Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is John, and well, I just want to show off a build that I've been working on. It's the Merr-Sonn Power 5. This is it right here. Yeah. So with this blaster, there's only really like 4 photos to truly draw from, and as far as the prop itself, and 2 of which are without the flash hider on it. It's just this part of the prop. And then there's a couple pictures of Leia holding it as well, but they're not that clear, but you can actually get a good takeaway from this radius hole. So it's a valuable picture. Plus on that one, there's a few things that aren't really known. These greeblies up here in the pictures that are available, they're just completely removed and nobody really knows what it is. If you look up online, they have pictures like this on the Wikipedia, but again, nobody really knows. But if you look at the picture straight on from Leia holding it, you can kind of make out a greebly that sticks out pretty far. And I've heard some people mention that they believe it's these, so nobody really knows. I just went with these because I already have them created. Now the real trick was when I was duplicating this, it's all 3D printed except for right now I have using these antenna greeblies and this part right here. And these are from a company in the UK who made them for the original trilogy Star Wars film back in the day, and I have a few of them. So while I have them, I just put them on the prop. Just adds a little bit to it, makes it a little more authentic. And that's just a CB coil on top. It's glued in there, so it's not coming off. One of the things I realized after when I first built this prop, I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do it, being that the original was a resin cast. I wanted to duplicate the prop as close as I could, while still retaining some of the features that are in the actual CAD file. So like the trigger and the hammer, you know, like the safety goes up, this goes back. And this part here, which you see, I added that in there so it would look like the resin prop, which slides out. So you can take that piece out here. It's a pretty snug fit. And then the trigger will work, and the safety works as well. I even have a spring inside here, which is useless because you can't pull the bolt slide back because it's attached, it's glued on there. One of the things when I first built this, I want, like I said, I want to be able to take it apart. So the flash hider does come off. I have an orange flash hider that can be put on the front. I guess I see when I print it, I use this part here to help maintain the print so it doesn't come apart. Just take this off here. So yeah, it just slides right in there. So then you have an orange flash hider if you're cosplaying and you want to be safe about it. But regardless, I wanted to take this prop, be able to take it apart. Field strip, but I believe it's called. And one of the problems was once I glued this on and this mystery disc on here, when you tried to take it apart, you know, it would hit. That would be in the way. So I put a little magnet inside here, so that will come off. This part here, it'll come off, and then when you lift up the back, you can actually field strip it so you can come apart. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to take it apart. I learned that the hard way. And then it goes back together the same way. It locks down into place. And then, of course, there's here, and you can just, let's see here. It just, I put 2 little notches in there as well, so it'd catch, so it'd just be a little more secure. But even with the magnet in there, it holds it pretty well. So I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see up close that well. There it is. So it's in there, you know. One of the things, let me put the flash hider back on. So when I was duplicating this prop, I wasn't sure exactly how much of a resin look I wanted to do, because when I did the stunt props, it's a very solid casting. But what I noticed in some of the pictures, it looked like when they cast this Merr-Sonn, which was cast off the original hero prop, a lot of the details would show up, like the mag plate detail was showing up. What is this here? The military acceptance stamp, I believe that is. And these parts over here, the crown over U. And then more importantly, if you see like the latch on the back, you can actually see that in the casting as well. So I decided that I was going to recast this whole thing and keep it as detailed as possible. So like the mag plate does come off and whatnot. Yeah, so the only things I added were underneath here to make it look more like a resin. I kept the holes filled in because that's how it is on the actual prop, and I want to duplicate that. Same with the back on the hammer. Otherwise, it's pretty much the exact same as my other C96s. I retained all the details in there. If you see my Muppet prop, you'll see what I'm talking about as far as the soft casting and losing a lot of those details, which I did for that one. But for this resin one, yeah, I wanted to maintain all that. So anyways, I just wanted to show it off. I got it pretty accurate, I believe, and all black, and it actually came out really nice. So yeah, this is the Merr-Sonn from A New Hope, my FDM version of it. All right, peace out. Thank you. Any questions, let me know. Later.